I'm Vietnamese and I've been living in China for almost 3 years. During that time, I haven't had a job or my own income. Everything in my daily life has been supported by my husband. Our rent, grocery, and everyday expense all come from a single income. In this video, I'd like to show you what life is really like for a Vietnamese woman living in Chengdu, China. I'll share our rent, our food budget, and what our daily life actually looks like. And you may find that life here is quite different from what many people imagine. Hello everyone, my name's Luan. I'm Vietnamese and I've been living in Chengdu, Sichuan, China for about 3 years. One thing that often surprises people when they learn about my life is that I haven't had a job since moving to China. Many foreigners assume that once you move to another country, you can simply find work and start earning money. However, in my situation, things are not simple. As a spouse of Chinese citizen, my resident status allows me to live in China, but it does not automatically give me permission to work. Because of that, I have been financially dependent on my husband since I moved here. Every meal I eat, every bill we pay, and every expense in our daily life come from my husband's income. At first, I felt uncomfortable talking about this. In many cultures, people are expected to have their own income and be financially independent. Sometimes I worry about what others might think.
那就来那个180天了。
But after living here for several years, I started to see my situation differently. Instead of focus on what I cannot do, I began paying attention to what daily life is actually like for our family. One question I often receive is China expensive? My honest experience is that Chengdu is not as expensive as many people imagine. Of course, costs depend on lifestyle, neighborhood, and personal habits. But for our family, the cost of living has been quite manageable. We currently rent a small apartment of about 40 square meters. It has one bedroom, one bathroom, a kitchen, and a balcony of around 3.5 square meters. Our monthly rent is about 1,800 yuan, and that already includes utilities such as electricity, water, gas, and property management fee. First is another major expense. For two people, we spend approximately 1,800 yuan per month on grocery and meals. We cook at home frequently, especially because I am currently trying to lose weight and prefer preparing my own food. On top of that, my personal living expenses are around 1,000 yuan per month. When I add everything together, I realize that our money spending is much lower than what many people expect when they hear the word living in China. Another thing that changed my perspective is having more time. Since I do not have a traditional job, I spend time cooking, cleaning, exercising, learning English, walking 10,000 steps a day, and exploring different parts of Chengdu. Recently, I have also been working on improving my health. Since April 18, 2026, I have reduced my weight from 88 kilograms to 81 kilograms, and my long-term goal is to reach 60 kilograms. This journey has taught me that a person's value is not measured only by how much money they earn. There are different seasons in life. Right now, my season is focused on learning, improving my health, building a new skill, and sharing my experience with the world. I don't know what the future will bring. Perhaps one day I will start a business, create content full time, or find new opportunities.
Today, Giorgio, I'm very well, thank you. How about you, Neil? I'm okay. I've got one or
But
two
today
little
I'm
worries.
simply
Have
wanted
you? Well,
to
that's
show you
interesting
about real
because we are
Vietnamese
talking
picture
about
of
worries.
life
The
as a
vegetables are
Vietnamese woman
spoiled,
living
other as
in
go
China.
away. Then because the trend bottom back home, the
Not a version
vegetables
you
is
see
not vegetable.
in a travel advertisement,
The vegetables is not
not
useful
a
if
version you
not. So
see
that's why we use them
in
in
a
the
social
bios that
media highlights. Just a real life. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me.